Vaheguru Ji ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji ki Fateh. So there is a quote which says, "Your child will follow your example, not your advice." This tells us that as a parent, one has to set an inspiring story in front of their children to make them understand their perspective. With this beautiful note, let's start our today's open forum, which is based on the third parenting session, which was conducted on 23rd February 2022. In this session, in that session, we had covered the remaining four types of parenting, that is hummingbird, lighthouse, scaffold, and Montessori parenting. We have also sent a PDF which contains the summary of all the three sessions of 21st February, 22nd February, and 23rd February, respectively. I'm sure that you must have read it. And today, Bhua Ji is going to put forth some situations on which you can answer about how you will deal if you were in that situation. You can also raise your hand or put your questions in the chat box. Yes, Bhua Ji.
Vaheguru Ji ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji ki Fateh. So we are back with a very big break. I hope you have all done your revision, because this is a very, very important topic. This is a need of the hours. All parents are going through problems. All children are also going through problems. It's not only one, it's both of them going through problems. So maybe this session is going to really actually help us out. If any questions, please raise your hand. We will give you the answers. I will throw some certain situations to you. And I like to ask you the questions. इस विचों ये तो पता लग जाए कितना कुछ होमवर्क किया है, कुछ किया भी है कि नहीं. Okay. One situation I'm sending to you. When children want to go overseas to pursue studies, career, prospects, parents trust and let children follow their calling, even if they are left alone back home. Now, the question is, what kind of parenting is this, and is it good? बच्चे आजकल क्या दिन career वास्ते, for their study they have to go out. Parents allow them to go. Yes, go. Even if they're left back alone at home. What kind of parenting is this, and how is it? Is it good? Anyone can answer me this? Raise your hand. Can anyone answer me this? Please come onto the screen. Yes. Can anyone answer? Okay.
Yes, Rajwanji.
Hanji.
It has both pros and cons also. Career is developed, but sometimes just like what happened in Ukraine, it is dangerous also. तो अच्छाई भी है, बुराई भी है, कैरियर भी हो सकता है. दूसरा का भी होते सेटल हो गए और इंडिया नहीं आना चाहते तो पेरेंट्स बुढ़े हो जाएंगे.
Okay, so that means you say there is a plus and minus point in everything. But over here, leave alone Ukraine, there are many children who are going out for their studies, have been going out. We're talking about those parents. Have they done good by sending the children? What kind of parenting is it, and is it good? Anyone else? Anyone else? Anyone else?
Was it maybe like lighthouse or a type of scaffold parents, giving them, yes, inspiring them to go through it, and उनको मतलब hold करके नहीं रखना ना, they encourage them to grow.
Yes, yes. Anyone else?
Type of positive.
It is positive. Okay. Anyone else? Anyone else?
Yes, please raise your hand, those who want to answer, or you can put up in the chat box if any type of parenting you still feel.
Hummingbird?
Yes.
Hummingbird.
Hummingbird.
Why do you think so?
Because the parents are giving space to the child. They are allowing the child to stay home alone while they are out. Vice versa, whatever. Or if the child is going out, they are having that much confidence in the child that he worked the things out. But more so lighthouse.
Okay. This is the hummingbird. Okay. Okay, that means it is a hummingbird parenting also. There is someone has told about the lighthouse also. It is also the scaffold. There are points everywhere. So do you think the parents are correct? Because they're going to be all alone. They're going to be all alone. Okay. Now let's come to the crux of it. Nowadays, parents, what are we teaching the parents also? There are many sessions being taught to the parents also. Learn to live your life. Do not make your children as parasites. Children should not be dependent on you, and you should not be dependent on your children. We have already done in the last that parenting, थोड़े अपने अंदर दी parenting करो, the little child. पूरी उम्र असी दबांदे रहे हैं. Why? लोगों ਨੂੰ ਹੀ खुश करना, लोगों ਦਾ ਹੀ करदियां, बच्चों ਨੂੰ, ਵੱਡਿਆਂ ਨੂੰ, ਬਜ਼ੁਰਗਾਂ ਨੂੰ करदियां ਅਸੀਂ ਆਪਣੇ ਅੰਦਰ ਦੇ ਬੱਚੇ ਨੂੰ ਖਤਮ ਕਰ ਦਿੱਤਾ. We are trying the parents also to flower out that child inside you. Become independent and do what you want to do, and don't become a parasite on your children also. Nor do the children become a parasite, and nor do you become a parasite. So that means these parents and all who are sending the children out, they want the children to grow. They want the children to grow. And it shows that even if they're left alone, somewhere they have been prepared. They have been prepared. And it is a very good thing. At present, it is very good. अस्सी बुजुर्गां ने, वडियां ने, मापियों ने ये सोच लेता कि we are dependent on the children. हाय बच्चे चले जाएंगे, अस्सी कित्थे जावांगे, अस्सी पिछे रह जा, अस्सी अपने आप को शुद्ध कर लेता. So I think it is a very good thing. A very good question was put up. Ki yes, the children letting them go is very good. It shows scaffold. It shows humming. It shows lighthouse. These are the parentings. Good. Okay. Now comes the next question which I'm putting up to you. New digital era. Parents have to constantly upgrade themselves to either educate the children or to be on the same page as theirs. What are we doing? We parents, we also upgrading ourselves. Why? Because we have to handle our children. To come up to the children's level, we are also upgrading in different ways. But there are parents who don't do this and they feel they are left out. These parents don't do it and they feel they are left out. What type of parenting is this? What type of parenting is this? Anyone? What type of parenting is this? Parents and all who are educating themselves and coming, why are they educating? So that they can handle situations. They can understand the mind frame of the children. So they're educating themselves. Now, those parents are not bothered, they don't want to learn. And then at the end, they feel very left out. So yes, is this correct? And what type of parenting is this? Hanji. Hanji.
Yes, Bhagwan Dadi, unmute karo.
Unmute karo ji.
It is
Unmute.
भगवान दास जी तुसी बोल रहे हो, प्लीज अनम्यूट करोगे? You are mute. Please unmute yourself.
Unmute. Now, yeah. It is Montessori, Bhua Ji.
Montessori, but in Montessori, the parents are very educated.
Very educated.
That's true.
In Montessori, they are very educated.
Correct. So they have to teach their children also to be
yes
that way.
Yeah, they have to also help the children. They have to have a very good rapport with the children. They have to understand the children. So the Montessori parenting and all, they have to educate themselves to bring up to that level of understanding the children.
That's true.
So these parents who are not ready to learn anything and then they feel very left out.
Then the
What
other
thing is this?
other category is that scaffolding.
No, scaffolding parents also have to be very educated. These are all the plus. These are all the positive parenting. Scaffold is Montessori, Lighthouse. They're all
Educated, they are aware of.
Those parents who are not ready to educate themselves,
Then only thing left is hummingbird.
No, not even humming. Humming is also a little bit of the positive. Anyone else? Anyone else?
See, we
Anji
have, yeah, Bhua Ji, I think someone else is saying, Parvinder Kaur. See, we are not talking about only 5 parenting style which we target today. So, but Bhua Ji is asking you, I would like everyone to understand the situation and whatever we have done last also parenting, type of parenting, you can think of that also. Parvinder Ji, तुसी unmute करोगे? Yeah, unmute करो. Parvinder Ji. Yes. Yes, you are unmute now. Can you add?
And is it democratic, ma'am? Where the parents are with the old belief system, not with the new belief system.
See, yes, in this there are a collective of them, collective the parents. As you said, democratic, yes. You can call the megaphone, yes. Because these parents have not educated themselves. They feel left out. They feel as if they are feeling very degraded. And what do? They're screaming on top of the voice. They're dominating over the children. That means they have not educated themselves. They have not educated themselves to handle the children. So all the negative come under this. Negative parenting will come under this. Let it be bulldozer. Let it be the megaphone. Let it be the democratic. Hanji?
Pendulum bhi ho sakta na, because they are very unbalanced parenting style. You know, I'm not balanced.
When there's a democratic, then they become a pendulum. They become a pendulum because that leads to a pendulum. So those parents who are not want to come up to the level of the children's education and handle them, that is all negative parenting. Let it be the, what you say, as you call the pendulum, the democratic, let it be the megaphone, let it be the bulldozer. These parenting and all don't educate themselves. And they feel very left out. Why? Because they're screaming on top of their voices. They're dominating over the children. And in these type of parenting, there's not a good relation between the children and the parents. So they come under many headings of it. Many headings.
Collective negative. Okay.
Yes. Achha, now I give you a third one. A child is learning to wear his school uniform, do up his hair, and the parents loses his school for lack of patience and intervenes and helps out. ये बड़ी बार देखोगे बच्चे शू लेसेस बन रहे हैं बटन बंद कर रहे हैं ते मामा ने छोड़ टाइम पे तेरा होगा चल जल्दी मैं ही कर देना you are too lazy come on I'll do it fast. So we intervene and help them out. Name this type of parenting and how does it curb the child's creativity? Name this type of parenting. Name the type of parenting. Anji, daso.
Everybody's ready. Yes, Sukhpreet ji.
Yes. Bulldozer, come on. Anyone else? Last type. Which was the last type?
That is Montessori. How can be this?
Montessori, that is a positive area. This is just opposite of Montessori.
हेलो सत श्री अकाल आंटी जी.
हाँ जी, सत श्री अकाल बच्चा.
आंटी बुलडोजर पेरेंटिंग.
Yes, bulldozer also will be there.
क्योंकि
Yes.
सारे ऑब्स्टिकल्स ਉਹਨਾਂ ਵਾਸਤੇ ਹਟਾ ਕੇ ਔਰ ਖੁਦ ਕਰਕੇ ਦੇਣਾ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਕੰਮ.
Yes, yes. So that means negative type of parenting will come under this. And how do we curb the child's creativity? How do we curb it? This is no negative. वैसे नुकसान किन पहुंचाते हैं?
क्योंकि ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਖੁਦ ਨਹੀਂ ਕਰਨ ਦੇਣਾ ਔਰ ਸਾਰਾ ਖੁਦ ਕਰਨਾ तो ਉਹ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਐਕਸਪੀਰੀਅੰਸ ਹੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੋਏਗਾ तो फिर वो नेगेटिव हो जाएगा सारा.
Everything. So we don't let them flower. We don't let them flower. They become like parasites. आज दे बच्चे जो हो रहे ना parasite वो इसी करके हो रहे हैं. Because we never let them grow. We grow. हर बटन बंद करना है तो impatient. Then it shows what type of impatient mother doing everything for the child. नुकसान क्यों है? बच्चे का नुकसान होया. The child has not learned to grow and become independent. So today the problem is that आजकल तो जो problems आ रही है ना इन्हीं बच्चा करके सब problems आ रही है क्या? Okay.
Yes.
Now comes हाँ जी दसो.
Pariji and Rajvanji has raised the hand.
हाँ जी.
No, Rimple ma'am, it's the same thing. I was about to say bulldozer parents only, but it's already answered. It's okay.
Yeah. Thank you so much. हाँ जी Rajvanji. Okay, Rajvanji ने raise and give.
हाँ जी. Unmute.
Okay, another कोई net the problem है Vindri aunty. We can continue.
हाँ जी. I think there's a problem somewhere.
There is a problem in the net, yeah.
Okay. Another situation which I throw. A child comes to you with his problem. You are on a Zoom call. You shun him away, putting it off for later, which never comes. बड़ी बार होता है फोन पे लगे होंगे बच्चे आके ना मम्मी चुप कर ऐसे क्या जो बाद में बात करेंगे अभी जाओ. This is a common situation which we all are doing, and that time never comes. Now the question is, how should you have dealt with it? Also name this type of parenting. How should you have dealt with it, and what type of parenting is this? हाँ जी. हाँ जी. No question. The answer.
Bhua Ji, yes, Jujarvi ji already said कि I think it's a megaphone. Parenting, yeah. Dr. Sindhu said megaphone. Someone said neglective parents.
Yes, absolutely right. Yes.
Yes, Pinky ji, you want to say something, please? Unmute yourself.
हाँ जी बुआ जी सत श्री अकाल जी.
सत श्री अकाल जी.
हाँ जी ਇਹਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਇਹ ਲੱਗਦਾ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਅਗਰ ਅਸੀਂ ਜ਼ੂਮ ਕਾਲ ਤੇ ਹਾਂ ਤੇ ਬੱਚਾ ਆਂਦਾ ਕੁਝ ਕਹਿਣ ਤੇ ਅਸੀਂ ਆਪਣਾ ਵੀਡੀਓ ਸਟਾਪ ਕਰਕੇ ਤੇ ਉਹਨੂੰ ਅਸੀਂ ਕਹਿੰਨੇ ਹਾਂ ਕਿ ਬੇਟਾ ਇਹ ਮੇਰਾ ਥੋੜਾ ਟਾਈਮ ਦਾ ਸੈਸ਼ਨ ਰਹਿੰਦਾ ਹੈ ਕੋਈ ਵੀ ਚੀਜ਼ ਮੈਂ ਇੰਪੋਰਟੈਂਟ ਦੇਖ ਰਹੀ ਹਾਂ ਅਗਰ ਇੰਪੋਰਟੈਂਟ ਨਹੀਂ ਦੇਖ ਰਹੀ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਗੱਲ ਸੁਣਾ अगर इंपॉर्टेंट देख रही हैं कुछ मेरा इंपॉर्टेंट हैगा तो फिर उन्होंने कह सकते बेटा हम थोड़ी देर बाद बात करेंगे ये मेरा सेशन खत्म हो जाए तो एनो मैं कहूंगी लाइट हाउस.
Then how will you deal with it? आगे दा प्रोसीजर किंज होएगा? How will the next?
हाँ जी फिर ਜਦੋਂ ਵੀ ਟਾਈਮ ਹੋਏਗਾ और रिसीव माइंड होएगा ਉਹਨੂੰ बैठ के समझावांगे कि मैं ਤੁਹਾਡੀ ਗੱਲ ਸੁਣਨਾ ਚਾਹਨੀ ਹਾਂ मैं कंसर्न है ਇਹਦੇ ਵਾਸਤੇ अपनी ਗੱਲ ਤੁਸੀਂ प्लीज ਬੱਚੇ ਕਹੋ ਤੇ ਅੱਗੇ ਤੋਂ खुद भी ध्यान रखांगे कि अगर ਅਸੀਂ कुछ स्पेशल मीटिंग अटेंड कर रहे हैं कुछ भी अटेंड कर रहे हैं तो पहले ध्यान दें कि बच्चा कुछ कहना चाहता है कि
So that means we have to be very careful that when the child talks to you and you are in the middle of a session, okay, maybe in a Zoom class or in a Zoom session or somewhere which is important, you cannot stop the meeting and talk to him. Okay, but just take for a second, tell the child, I'm just doing very necessary. As soon as I finish, I will sit down with you. But make it a point that after you finish, sit down with the child and tell the child, I'm sorry, beta, I was busy. Now tell me exactly what you want to tell me.
Hanji, bilkul, bilkul.
So what type of parenting is this? What type of parenting is
Panja or lighthouse?
Yes, Pinky ji.
हाँ जी, मैंने तो यही समझ आ रहा है कि पॉजिटिव वे ऑफ पेरेंटिंग भी आएगा.
Yes. So Puaji, you got freeze. Puaji da ऐ सी कि ਜਦੋਂ ਕੋਈ ਐਸਾ ਦੀ ਸਿਚੁਏਸ਼ਨ ਆਂਦੀ ਹੈ, right? We are taking the class or immediately child wants to ask something, ਤਾਂ ਅਸੀਂ ਕਈ ਵਾਰੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਵੀ ਕਹਿ ਸਕਦੇ ਉਸ ਨੂੰ.
ਹਾਂਜੀ.
तो ऐसा कई ऐसा होता है कि नहीं उस टाइम में नहीं करते, बाद तो भी पेरेंट्स डोंट हैव टाइम टू लिसन टू द चिल्ड्रन.
ਹਾਂਜੀ, ਬਿਲਕੁਲ ਬਿਲकुल.
So what type of parenting is that? कि ਅਸੀਂ ਉਹ ਜੋ ਤਾਂ ਚਲੋ ਬਿਜ਼ੀ ਸੀ, ਅਸੀਂ ਬਾਅਦ ਵਿੱਚ ਵੀ ਇਗਨੋਰ ਕਰਦੇ. So what type of parenting is that?
ਇਗਨੋਰ ਕਰ ਦੇਤੇ ਫਿਰ तो बुलडोजर ही हो गया, मेगाफोन हो गया, सब चीज ही आ जाएगी उधर. ਤੁਸੀਂ ਕੁਝ अपने अपनी पेरेंटिंग ਤੇ ध्यान ही नहीं देता.
Right, but anything one? Yes.
Neglect.
Yes. I think Vindri auntie the disconnect हो गया, but yes, I think it's neglective कि जो ਅਸੀਂ उस टाइम ते भी ਅਸੀਂ नहीं करे, मैं मीटिंग ले रही हूं और बाद ਵਿੱਚ भी नहीं ਅਸੀਂ का टाइम दे रहे बच्चे ਨੂੰ. Totally neglect parents. It's a negative side of that parenting. But yes, and like Vindri auntie said कि अगर उस टाइम पे अगर मैं मीटिंग ले रही हूं, क्लास ले रही हूं और मैं नहीं गल कीती है because it's urgent, I'm talking in my meeting, but once meeting gets over, if I talk to my child कि yes, I was in meeting, yes बच्चा, now you tell me how can I help you, है ना? That is called lighthouse parenting हो सकता है, Montessori parenting हो सकता है ਅਸੀਂ ਜਦੋਂ ਬੱਚੇ ਨੂੰ ਪੁੱਛ ਰਹੇ ਹਾਂ, है ना? So I think Vindri auntie, if you
positive parenting,
then it is a positive, right? Great. Yes. So
no, I feel the point is when the child comes to you and you're not attending to the child, definitely you're like Vindri Kaur is holding a session where she's conducting the meeting, right? And she cannot answer to the child's query. So of course, ishara karenge that I'll talk to you later. She should talk to him later. In case she does not talk, now I do not know what the situation is. She should talk, but in case she does not talk, this means democratic ho jandi hai na beta. Democratic ho jandi hai. Why do you come and disturb me? You know, very strong on her authoritative. Sorry, not authoritarian. What is the difference? Authoritarian and authoritative. Authoritarian is positive. Authoritative is negative. So मैंने लगता है it's a combination. Authoritative हो गए and democratic हो गए.
authoritative is a positive parenting, right? So authoritative is positive. Like we are very supportive. We understand our children. We have expectations. We have to be a very firm parent.
Authoritarian is negative. Yes.
Yeah, authoritarian is like we are very critical parents, right? You know, always dominating our children, not listening to them.
तो बच्चा आ भी जाएगा तो then also we say अभी जाओ, ठीक है, इशारा कर दो, ठीक है, you're holding a meeting, you cannot talk, later on talk. But what Vindri Kaur told me, at that point when the child comes to you, I think you said correctly कि थोड़ा जिहा pause दे दो and इशारा कर दे that I'll talk to you later. Later on, of course, you know, you need to talk to him. You need to talk to him. But if you just ignore him and all, then
Yes, very true, Jasprit ji. बिल्कुल ठीक कहने पे कि उस टाइम ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਅਸੀਂ ਫਿਰ भी we have to hold on. ਜਦੋਂ ਮੀਟਿੰਗ ਕਰ ਰਹੇ ਇਸ਼ਾਰਾ ਕਰ ਦੋ ਜੋ ਵੀ ਮੀਟਿੰਗ ਹੈ, ਔਰ ਨਹੀਂ ਵੀ ਕੀਤਾ ਜੇ ਭੂਆ ਜੀ ਨੇ ਬਹੁਤ ਅੱਛਾ ਬੋਲਿਆ ਕਿ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਉਸ ਤੋਂ ਬਾਅਦ समझाना, उस ना गल करनी चाहिए, बिल्कुल नेग्लेक्ट नहीं करना चाहिए. अथॉरिटेटिव नहीं कि मैंने बोला वही सही था, नहीं कि मैं मीटिंग में थी मैं नहीं सुनूंगी तुम्हारी, नहीं. वी हैव टू टॉक टू द चाइल्ड. एक्सीलेंट. Vindri aunty, can you hear me?
Confusion.
Vindri aunty, can you hear us now?
Is it clear? Is it clear? Any doubts still? Rimple ji, is it any doubts?
No, Pooja, we were just discussing everybody about the situation. They was asking about authoritative and authoritarian difference. One is positive authoritative and authoritarian is negative parenting. Na? तो उस टाइम पे कई जाने authoritative भी हो जाते हैं कि authoritarian हो जाते हैं कि उनमें काम ते हगा तो मतलब एकदम इशारा अखां दिखाएंगे है ना इस तरह कि मैंने डिस्टर्ब ना करो और सुनेंगे. That is a negative impact of parenting. So
yes,
hope everybody
if you do not,
yes,
anyone else has a doubt over it, so it is our duty that after the session we must listen to the child and tell the child, I was in an important meeting, now please open and tell me, I'm there to hear, I am for you. Make him that comfortable, gel with the child so that the child pours out his heart to you. Okay. Now comes another question. When you have guests at home or in public, you indulge in forcible PDA, that is public display of adoration which the child resents. बच्चे तसी बड़ी तारीफ करते हैं. When there are guests at home, तसी कहते हैं मेरा बच्चा बड़ा सियाना है, मेरा बच्चा एक करता है, मेरा बच्चा वो करता है. With the childs, at times they resent. Is this type of parenting beneficial in any way? Is this type of parenting beneficial in any way? Anyone?
Yes, Pariji. Yes, Pari.
Hanji.
You want to say, is it a beneficiary? No, you can unmute yourself.
Yeah, now I can.
Pari, again, you're mute. Please unmute yourself.
Yeah, now it's okay. No, Bhua Ji, I think it's not beneficiary because if we are scolding children all the time and we are taking out their negative things at home, and when somebody comes and then only we appreciate, I think children see how hypocrite we are and how much we are faking all this. So they resent it. It has to be equal, you know, if we are appreciating their qualities, which maybe we think actually are, because negative things we generally ignore. So we should appreciate those things to them even when they are at home in front of us. So I think they like it more that way.
Yeah, so that means when we are appreciating and adoring our children, forcibly doing, do you know what messages we are passing to the children?
Democratic.
They are also learning this hypocrisy.
Hypocrisy, right.
They're learning this hypocrisy. So somewhere we are harming the children. So this parenting is not good. This parenting is not good. So now I will like you people to put up any questions. I will like you people to put up any question. You have any doubts? Because parenting is very, very important, very vast topic. Very vast topic. And we people have to learn. Till we grow old, we have to learn parenting. If we learn how to parent ourselves, we are going to make our children more happy, more successful in life. Otherwise, somewhere unconsciously we are damaging our children. So you have any doubts, please come up, Hanji.
Yes, Palvi ji, I unmute you. Please ask your question.
सत श्री अकाल डिंपल मैम।
सत श्री अकाल बेटा। जी सत श्री अकाल जी। सत श्री अकाल बच्चा। हाँ जी दसो।
हाँ हाँ मैम, मेरा बेटा है 7 इयर्स का और अभी मुझे डॉटर हुई है, तो वो 2 महीने की है। तो उसे थोड़ा सा इनसिक्योर फील होता है कि मेरी मम्मी है ना ज्यादा ध्यान इस पे देती है, सिस्टर पर देती है, आप तो उससे ही प्यार करते हो, मुझे किस नहीं करते हो। तो अभी मुझे कौन सी पेरेंटिंग फॉलो करनी चाहिए?
See, I will definitely tell you the positive side, okay? पर इसके लिए हमको थोड़ा सा अपने आप को एजुकेट करना पड़ेगा। हमको एजुकेट करना पड़ेगा। कैसे एजुकेट करना? जब आपका दूसरा बच्चा हो रहा था, आपकी पेरेंटिंग तब भी शुरू हो जानी चाहिए थी। अपने बड़े बच्चे को पेरेंटिंग तब भी शुरू कर देनी थी कि there is a new member coming to the house, you are going to be the elder one, your responsibility is going to become more, you have to be looking after, then the child becomes very strong. Oh, a responsibility, I have to look, I am the big one. Silently, no, we are जो बच्चों को एक सिबलिंग्स के बीच उनको होता है ना थोड़ा सा बिटरनेस आ जाती है, वो नहीं आएगी। तो थोड़ी सी काउंसलिंग शुरू कर देनी है, पेरेंटिंग, throwing responsibility on their head, ताकि वो बच्चा फील करे कि yes, the baby is out. So he also eagerly waits for the baby. When the baby comes, so when you are looking after, then he says, oh, I have to look after. Then he will never have this. Then he feels I am the elder one, I have a responsibility on my shoulder, and I am the bigger brother. So this is how we have to. So we have to educate ourselves. हमको अपने आप को पहले educate करना चाहिए. So for this, you have to use the parenting of the lighthouse. You have to use scaffold. You have to use everything where you have to teach the children. अब parenting दो तरफ हो गए, एक तो बड़े बेटे को भी करनी है और एक छोटी बेटी को भी करनी है. अब जो लड़की हुई है वो तो भी छोटी है, अब वो छोटी है, पर जैसे जैसे आप ये मत सोचो कि भाई वो बच्चा छोटा है उसको कुछ नहीं पता. No, your behavior towards your elder child, the बच्ची जो है छोटी वो भी suck in करेगी energy. You have to be very alert. Yes. You have to be very, very alert. Yes. तो ये कब होगे? जब अपने knowledge लोगे, knowledge लेके practice करोगे. So that means you are coming up to the standard, you're coming up to that level where you can bring up these children in a very healthy mind. Healthy body तो हम खाना वाना तो देते हैं, but बच्चों की healthy mind भी तो होना चाहिए, क्योंकि इनके बीच में वो चीज नहीं होनी चाहिए कि she loves the other one more than me. So this is where parenting की education is needed.
Yes.
Is it clear?
Yes, yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
हाँ जी.
Yes, Maninder Kaur ji. Unmute yourself.
हाँ जी बुआ जी, वाहिगुरु जी का खालसा वाहिगुरु जी की फतेह। बुआ जी मैं कई बारी देखनी हाँ कि बच्चे ना अच्छा खेड रहे होंगे, आपस विच खेड रहे ने या दूजे पासे किसी भी पासे लगे होंगे, पर जे उन्हां दियां मावां किसी नाल गलबात कर रही ने या फोन ते लग पैंदियां तो विच आके ना बार बार इस तरह कुछ टोकन दी और कहने की कोशिश करते ने कि मतलब मेरे वाल ध्यान दो। बच्चों का अर्थ रहता है कि मतलब हुण तुसी मैनू अटेंड करो। ते खास करके जे कोई आके बैठा होएगा ते बच्चे खास करके 12-13 साल दे बच्चे 10 साल दे बच्चे इन्हां दा मैं बड़ी बारी देखिया बिहेवियर कि अच्छे लगे भी होंगे, अपने बिजी भी होंगे, फिर भी जे किसी नाल मम्मी ज्यादा गल कर रही है ना तो आके बीच मम्मी 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 बीच टोका टाकी सिकन बच्चों दी भी चालू हो जाती है और यह बड़ी बारी अक्कन देखने चाहता वे।
सो गलती से किस दी हैगी? गलती किस दी? तुहानू किस चीज दी गलती लगदी हैगी?
मैनू तो इस तरह लगता है कि मावा उन्होंने टाइम नहीं देंदियां ते ओ मतलब अपने आप नू उस टाइम ते ਦਿਖਾਣਾ ਚਾਹੁੰਦੇ ਨੇ, ਮਤਲਬ ਅਟਰੈਕਸ਼ਨ, ਮਾਂ ਦਾ ਧਿਆਨ ਅਟਰੈਕਟ ਕਰਨਾ ਚਾਹੁੰਦੇ ਨੇ ਆਪਣੀ ਤਰਫ, ਜਾਂ ਤੇ ਜਿਸ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਗੱਲ ਕਰ ਰਹੀ ਹੈ ਉਸ ਦਾ, ਜਾਂ ਤੇ ਮਾਂ ਦਾ, ਜਿਸ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਵੀ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਦੱਸੋ। ਮੈਂ ਦੇਖਨੀ ਆ ਤੇ ਬੜੀ ਵਾਰੀ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਲੱਗਦਾ ਕਿ ਇਹ ਗਲਤ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਵੇ, ਕਿਤੇ ਨਾ ਕਿਤੇ ਮਾਵਾਂ ਵੀ ਗਲਤ ਹੁੰਦੀਆਂ।
Yes, mothers and all are in the fault because they always barge inside. ਜਦੋਂ ਕੋਈ ਗੱਲ ਹੁੰਦੀ ਹੈ ਨਾ, they don't let the children grow. ਉਹ ਆਪਣੇ ਬੱਚਿਆਂ ਨੂੰ ਹਾਰਡਸ਼ਿਪ ਤੋਂ ਨਹੀਂ ਕਰਨ, ਬੱਚੇ ਲੜਨਗੇ ਵੀ, ਫਿਰ ਦੋਸਤੀ ਵੀ ਪਾਣਗੇ, ਫਿਰ these are all the small battles with children go, ਔਰ ਆਪਣੇ ਆਪ ਨੂੰ ਨਿਕਲਣਾ ਚਾਹੀਦਾ ਹੈਗਾ ਵੀ। ਪਰ ਜਦੋਂ ਮਾਵਾਂ ਵਿਚਕਾਰ ਆ ਜਾਂਦੀਆਂ ਕਿ ਤਾਂ what are they creating? They are actually safeguarding the children कि मेरे बच्चे का कुछ ना होवे, मेरे बच्चे दे करके। What happened? These type of parenting is very, very wrong when the parents indulge and they get into the matter with the children. और तुसी देखोगे तकरीबन जो एक crowds होंगे ना, these are all the democratic parenting. ये जेरे democratic parenting होंगे ना, जेरे कहते हैं जी साढ़े असाब दे नाल चलना चाहिए, और bulldozer parents होंगे जेरे हर बच्चे अपने बच्चों वास्ते they indulge into groups to safeguard the children, get their self attention. This parenting is very wrong क्योंकि बच्चों दी फिर जो relationship between friends वो खराब हो जाती है, वो खराब हो जाती है। Parents should leave the children on the playground to learn to mix with them, learn to fight their own battles. Parents should not come in between, should not come in between. एक गल वक्री है कि जब बच्चे वापस पेरेंट्स नु दस दें कि ये हमारे साथ हुआ है, then we parents have to guide them, but the parents should never come in when the children all are playing. Some parents have a habit, but that is not good. It is not good. It is not good at all.
नहीं भैन जी, मतलब पेरेंट्स जिगर मम्मी अपनी फ्रेंड नाल गल कर रही है, मान लो मेरी बेटी है ते मेरे नाल वो गल कर रही है, तो बच्चा विच आके ना गल नहीं करन देगा मां नू कि मेरी सुनो, ऐ कह रही सी मैं।
नहीं किहड़ा बच्चा विचकार आके बोलदा है, दूसरा बच्चा या कोई बच्चा?
नहीं ओदा ही बेटा है, समझ लो कि ओदा ही बेटा है ना, ते ओ बच्चा आके विच मतलब मम्मी दूजे किसी नाल गल कर रही है तो ਉਹਨੂੰ ਲੱਗਦਾ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਮੰਮੀ ਮੇਰੀ ਹੀ ਸੁਣੇ, ਮਤਲਬ ਵਿੱਚ ਕੇ ਉਹਦਾ ਹੀ ਬੇਟਾ ਆ ਕੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਉਸਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਹੀ ਕਿ ਦੂਜੇ ਨਾਲ ਮੰਮੀ ਨੂੰ ਗੱਲ ਨਹੀਂ ਕਰਨ ਦੇ ਰਿਹਾ।
ਅੱਛਾ, ਦੂਸਰੇ ਨਾਲ ਗੱਲ ਨਹੀਂ ਕਰਨ ਦੇ ਰਿਹਾ।
ਹਾਂਜੀ,
ਹੁਣ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਦੱਸੋ, ਇਹ ਬੱਚਾ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਚਾਹੁੰਦਾ ਕਿ ਉਹ ਮਾਂ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਮੇਰੇ ਨਾਲ ਗੱਲ ਕਰੇ,
ਮੇਰੇ ਨਾਲ
ਕਿਉਂ ਕਰ ਰਹੀ ਹੈ? ਬੱਚਾ ਇੱਕ ਮੈਸੇਜ ਦਿੰਦਾ ਹੈ, is giving a message to us people. Somewhere the child is very possessive. He is drawing his own attention. He is drawing his own attention. बच्चा बड़ा insecure है, he does not want to share. So that mother, जिसदा वो बच्चा बार-बार विचकार आके बोल रहा है, she must look into that area. Must look into that area. उन्होंने कार जाके बच्चे नाल गल करनी चाहिए है कि कोई ऐसी चीज है जिहड़ा बच्चा insecure है, बच्चा possessive है, बच्चा is trying to attain attention in the group. What is the reason? That means कहीं ना कहीं mother is failing some area. किसी area में she has failed. Her parenting is not correct. तो कि तो बच्चे कम कर देना, they're drawing attention. They want attention. They don't want to share. They won't want the mother to talk to anyone. जी नहीं, साडा बच्चा बहुत प्यार करदा, ओ मां नाल शेयर नहीं करदा, ਅਸੀਂ ਲੋਕ ਕਦੀ ਨਾ ਖਿਆਲ ਨਹੀਂ ਕੀਤਾ, ਅਸੀਂ overlook ਕਰ ਜਾਂਦੇ ਆ, but we must look into it. Why the child is insecure? ਕਿਤੇ ਇਹ ਤੇ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੈ ਕਿ you have not loved your child. Somewhere we parents have gone wrong.
और उस टाइम ते मामा ना झिड़क भी देंदियां बच्चियां नू।
So that means mothers have to educate themselves. बच्चे छोटे छोटे मैसेजेस मावां नू देंदे ने, पर ਅਸੀਂ ਲੋਕਾਂ ਨੇ ਨਾ ਆਮ ਤਰੀਕਾ, ਉਹ ਤੇ ਬੱਚੇ ਕਰਦੇ ਹੀ ਜੀ, ਹਾਂਜੀ ਜਦੋਂ ਗੱਲ ਕਰੋ ਬੱਚੇ ਵਿਚਕਾਰ ਆ ਕੇ ਬੋਲ ਪੈਂਦੇ ਜੀ, ਕਰਾਊਡ ਵਿੱਚ ਹੈਗਾ ਜੀ ਇਹ ਬੱਚਾ ਮਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਨਹੀਂ ਛੋੜਦਾ, ਅਸੀਂ ਖਾਲੀ ਇਹ ਗੱਲਾਂ ਕਰ ਛੋੜਦੇ, but we don't realize the cause of it. ਕਿੱਥੇ ਸਾਡੀ ਪੈਰੈਂਟਿੰਗ ਠੀਕ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੋਈ ਹੈ, ਬੱਚਾ ਇਨਸਿਕਿਉਰ ਹੈ, ਬੱਚਾ ਸ਼ੇਅਰ ਨਹੀਂ ਕਰ ਸਕਦਾ, बच्चा attention draw कर रहा है, maybe we have not given attention to the child. So mothers have to go and look into those areas.
Thank you, Bhua Ji.
हाँ जी. हाँ जी, जैस्मिन सलूजा. हाँ जी,
सत श्री अकाल बुआ जी.
सत श्री अकाल बच्चा.
बुआ जी, मेरी बेटी 2.5 इयर्स की है, बट उसे सोना ही नहीं होता है, दिन में नहीं सोना होता है, और रात को भी अगर मैं उसको दिन में ना सुलाऊं कि रात को वो टाइम से सो जाए, तो उसे उस टाइम पे भी सिर्फ खेलना होता है. तो उसको नींद आती रहती है, यौन करती रहती है, बट वो सोने के टाइम पे 2-2 घंटा लगाती है कि मुझे सोना ही नहीं है. ऐसे टाइम पे क्या करना? फिर उस टाइम पे एक पॉइंट आता है कि फ्रस्ट्रेटेड हो जाते हैं और फिर गुस्सा निकल जाता है. तो ये बहुत टायरिंग प्रोसीजर होती जा रही है कि रात को सुलाना और दिन में सुलाना बहुत डिफिकल्ट है. हाउ टू हैंडल दिस?
देखो बच्चे, समवेयर नो, हमारा पालने के बच्चे का जो तरीका है ना कहीं हम गलत हो गए. We have gone somewhere wrong. We have to reschedule the whole thing. Night sleep is very important for the children, for us, for elders, everyone. Because we know that अगर night sleep हमने ठीक ली है, 7-8 घंटे की night sleep ठीक ली है, so that is a melanin which we secrete from the brain, which is only secreted when the dawn, रात जब पड़ती है, अंधेरा आता है, तो this secretion starts. Till when the light again, suppose 8 घंटे में ये जो एंजाइम है ये हमारी बॉडी को हेल्दी रखती है. अगर वो बच्चा रात को नहीं सो रहा है तो कहीं ना कहीं हमारा जो एक तरीका है, the whole day का जो शेड्यूल है, we have to change. We have to put in an effort and reschedule the whole timing. जब रात को सोना है तो सोना ही, आप अपने दिन के टाइम का शेड्यूल को चेंज करो, उसको सुपरवाइज करो, and definitely she will come back, but you have to rewire the whole system. आपको rewiring करनी पड़ेगी, इसमें आपको एफर्ट करना पड़ेगा ताकि वो जो रात की नींद है, that is very very healthy for the children, is healthy for everyone. तो रीवायरिंग आपको करनी पड़ेगी, शेड्यूल चेंज करना पड़ेगा, आपको उनके खाने का तरीका, बच्चे इसमें थोड़ा सा एफर्ट लगाना पड़ेगा. आपको हफ्ता 10 दिन उसी तरीके से चलोगे, you break a certain system so that you come back with the night sleep the child gets.
Okay. Thank you, Bhua Ji.
हाँ जी, God bless you बच्चा. हाँ जी. हाँ जी, और कोई? Anyone else? Any question? Any other question? Anyone has any question? Okay. Now I would like to announce a very nice, a very beautiful topic that is coming up. And that topic that which we are going to have on Holy Day is going to be on the Holy Day. And this session is going to be on the 18th of March. It's called The Problem Solving by Jagmeet and Pinky, two of our renowned counselors. Problem everywhere. It's going to be everywhere, in every area. Let it be mother and father. Let it be the children and the parent. Let it be the siblings. Let it be your friends. Let it be in the school. Let it be in your working places. Let it between your colleagues. Problems are there. But in this session, they're going to do all the solution. They're going to solve, and this is going to be a wholly special webinar for you. Whole day, please enjoy yourself. Whoever plays the Holi, please play it, but please play it with the flowers. Please don't try to play with the colors. Play, enjoy yourself, have good food, and then I would like you to be there on the platform at 6:15 p.m. for this webinar, The Problem Solving. It is a Holi, the special webinar for Holi. So it's my humble request, we will be giving you all the links today. Please, whoever has to, just another matter of 2-3 days left, please give in your registering forms and all, so that we will be sending you the link very soon, so that you can attend this seminar. I hope it is very clear, and this is a wholly special webinar for you all. Hanji.
Thank you, Vindri Aunty. Yes, Vita Ji, please unmute yourself.
ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ
ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ ਬੱਚਾ।
ਹਾਂਜੀ ਭੂਆ ਜੀ, ਮੈਨੂੰ ਨਾ ਤੁਹਾਡਾ ਇੱਕ ਵਿਊ ਚਾਹੀਦਾ ਸੀ ਕਿ ਜਿਕਨ ਪੈਰੈਂਟਿੰਗ ਨੂੰ ਫਾਈਨੈਂਸ਼ੀਅਲ ਸਟੇਟਸ ਕਿਸ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਅਫੈਕਟ ਕਰਦਾ ਹੈ ਬੱਚਿਆਂ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਟਰੀਟ ਕਰਨ 'ਚ। ਜਦ ਬੱਚੇ ਟੀਨਏਜਰਸ ਤੇ ਆਉਂਦੇ ਨੇ, ਕੰਪੇਅਰ ਕਰਨਾ ਸ਼ੁਰੂ ਕਰ ਦਿੰਦੇ ਨੇ, एवरीथिंग वी कैन से। ऐसा नहीं है कि पेरेंट्स हमेशा अफोर्ड कर सकते ने या नहीं करते ने, बट उस तरह की सिचुएशंस क्रिएट होती है ते कहते ना आप मम्मी हमेशा ही ना करते रहते हो, तो हाँ भी करे तभी भी बच्चे बिगड़ते हैं। कुछ भी हो सकता है, फोन हो सकती है, बाइक हो सकता है, किसी भी चीज के लिए। तो वो क्रिटिकल सिचुएशंस को कैसे मोल्ड करें? हो सकता है हम पेरेंट्स कैपेबल हैं बट हम डरते भी हैं, हो सकता है।
Yes, see, so what happens? Parenting the picture, we always think our children to be very small. Okay? So we are never open with the children. ऐसे बच्चे नाल खुल के नहीं गल करते हैं। Now let us take one situation where I cannot afford it. तो ਅਸੀਂ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਕਿਉਂ ਅਸੀਂ ਬੱਚੇ ਨੂੰ ਆਪਣੇ ਸਾਹਮਣੇ ਆਪਣੇ ਨੰਗਾ ਕਰੀਏ, ਕਿਉਂ ਅਸੀਂ ਕਹੀਏ cannot afford? ਅਸੀਂ ਕਹਾਂਗੇ ਸਿੱਧਾ no, I cannot give. It is better that you tell the child that I cannot afford it. Let a few things, but be careful that you don't use it. ਤੁਸੀਂ ਬੋਲੋ ਅਸੀਂ ਬ੍ਰਾਂਡਸ ਯੂਜ਼ ਕਰੀਏ ਤੇ ਬੱਚਿਆਂ ਨੂੰ ਅਸੀਂ ਨਾ ਦੇ ਸਕੀਏ ਤੇ ਕੱਲ ਬੱਚੇ ਪੁੱਟ ਕਹਿ ਕੇ ਸਕਦੇ ਨੇ ਕਿ ਭਈ you can use it, you can afford so much of money, why not? So when you are bringing up the children, please first correct yourself before we go to the children. So we are not able to afford, talk to the child, check your own self. Now there is a time when the parents can afford it. Parents can afford it, they can give, but there are all type of people, all type of friends. There are friends who can afford, there are friends who cannot afford. You are moving in a society where there are all type of classes of family. So you tell the child, you have to explain to the child that these things and all is I can, but you people have to work for it. You have to afford to do it. You have to learn to work for these things, whatever you are asking for. But this is not for you. This is not for the age. They will say, नहीं हमारे तो फ्रेंड के पास भी है, वो क्यों नहीं कर सकते हैं? हमारे फ्रेंड के पास तो मोबाइल भी है, मेरे फ्रेंड के पास तो मोटरसाइकिल भी है, everything. Yes, they are having, everything is there, but we do not want to play with your life. Even a mobile also, when we give them, we tell them that beta we are giving you a mobile also, be that you don't get addicted. क्यों आजकल बच्चे ऐसे हो रहा है? You have to give them the repercussion of everything. You have to educate them and get them the repercussion of everything. And then you say, this is a reason. Wait, pause, hear what the child tells you. Just don't say, no. You have given it, hear what he says. Maybe the child says, no, everything is fine. He has been driving, all is fine. Maybe wo jabardasti bhi kare ki maine karna hai. You have to take a stand. You have to take a stand. For example, you say, no, motorbike I will not give. Grow up a little, I'll get a car. We'll get a car where you can also drive when we know you are also safe. When also you have to be very careful in taking these children. Don't underestimate these children. Don't underestimate these children. So both the situation where parents can afford, where the parents cannot afford. Repercussion, you must tell them this is going to be the repercussion. Now, the ball is in your court. Decide, understand, because you are big enough, you are matured, you can understand. Do you want us to be always fearing and sitting with scared? What will happen? What will happen? Bol ke dekho, throw it to them, let them decide, let them use their own brain. Because you're giving for a chance to them to understand and make decisions. Una de decisions assi bana lena, out the out. Authoritarian parents, nahi milega to nahi milega. Bas, I am a very strict mother, nothing you will get. No, it will not do. You have to be very, very careful. Talk in a very nice way. Let them decide, let them use the brain, let them understand all the repercussion of everything. You will get, but be very careful that your talking, your tone is educative. It has to be educative. Not like the megaphone. No. मैंने बोल दिया तो बोल दिया. No. You must have all your answers ready. So this you have to educate yourself. Hanji.
Yes, Ashneet ji. Please unmute yourself.
Sat Shri Akal, Bhua Ji. I have a 3.5-year-old child. Bhua Ji, he's been going to school for 2 months now, but it is very, very difficult. The separation is extremely difficult still. And it's getting worse by the day. And now he started hitting me and even trying to hit the teacher because he doesn't want to go in. And the minute I leave him somehow and come out, within 2 minutes, he's okay. But just separation is extremely tough for him. And every day is a big show at school. So how can I handle that?
See, but a child who goes to the school, just a child who's 2.5, 3-year-old, if the child is behaving in that way, that means all this tantrum to his is showing that somewhere the child is trying to draw attention. Check into the mother's area and the father's area. Check into them. Some area has been wounded. But I'll be doing it on this Thursday. Because in that you will come to know in those 6 stories which I've already given you, which area does this child come into? In which area? Because these children who wanting attention and showing all these tantrums, either it is a mother, maybe you are doing very good parenting, maybe, but you have to search for that area. There is something is lacking where the child is not able to speak at this age, but his energy, his tantrums are giving you messages. Go into that area, bacha. Go. पहला time होना सी बच्चे करते थे ना सी कहना बड़ा बड़ा अथरा बच्चा है जी बड़ा tantrum है जी बड़ा दुखी करता है असी करके छोड़ देंगे. Now is the time not to overlook these things because they are slowly going to grow with this energy. Go into the area, bacha. Go into, because the child, the mooladhara, जिसको कहते हैं, the root is mother, father. ਇਹ 2 area ਨੂੰ check ਕਰੋ. ਕਿਹੜੇ area ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚੋਂ ਇਹ wound ਆ ਰਿਹਾ? Is it the mother's area or it is the father's area? Because if your wounds are okay, the child's wound will become okay. So you have to search that area, bacha. By Thursday, you'll get a lot more answers of this. ठीक है बच्चा?
Unmute yourself, Ashneet, to see.
Sorry. Thank you so much, Bhua Ji. I will watch out and I will listen to your next session and understand better. Thank you.
God bless you, bachcha.
Thank you.
We don't have any more questions, and now moreover we are time up. ਤੇ ਸਾਰਿਆਂ ਨੇ ਜਿਵੇਂ ਭੂਆ ਜੀ ਨੇ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਇਹ ਵੈਬੀਨਾਰ ਦਾ ਬੋਲਿਆ ਹੋਲੀ ਸਪੈਸ਼ਲ ਵੈਬੀਨਾਰ, ਰਾਈਟ? ਸੋ ਇਹ ਜੋ ਫਲੈਸ਼ ਸ਼ੇਅਰ ਕੀਤਾ ਸੀ, ਇਹ ਫਲੈਰ ਵਿਦ ਦ ਲਿੰਕ ਵਿੰਦਰੀ ਆਂਟੀ ਐਂਡ ਮਾਈਸੈਲਫ, ਵੀ ਆਰ ਗੋਇੰਗ ਟੂ ਪੁੱਟ ਇਨ ਆਲ ਗਰੁੱਪਸ. ਇਹ ਰਿਕੁਐਸਟ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਅਸੀਂ ਵੀ ਤੇ ਹੋਰਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਵੀ, ਬਿਕੋਜ਼ ਇਹ ਮੇਰੇ ਖਿਆਲ ਨਾਲ ਵਿੰਦਰੀ ਆਂਟੀ ਪ੍ਰੋਬਲਮ ਸੋਲਵਿੰਗ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਦੇ ਆਰ ਗੋਇੰਗ ਟੂ ਟੱਚ ਡਿਸੀਜ਼ਨ ਮੇਕਿੰਗ ਆਲਸੋ, ਕਿ ਅਸੀਂ ਕਈ ਵਾਰੀ ਆਪਣੀ ਲਾਈਫ ਤੇ ਡਿਸੀਜ਼ਨ ਨਹੀਂ ਲੈ ਪਾਉਂਦੇ, ਅਸੀਂ ਫੰਬਲ ਹੋ ਜਾਂਦੇ ਹਾਂ, ਈਵਨ ਬੱਚੇ ਵੀ, ਅਸੀਂ ਵੱਡੇ ਵੀ, ਹਨਾ? तो प्रॉब्लम छोटी जो होती है पर डिसीजन ना लेना से वो प्रॉब्लम को बड़ा पहाड़ जिना बना देंगे. So very beautifully Vindri aunty said कि Dr. Jagmeet and Pinky ji, so they both are going to take this seminar on this holy day. होली ते है तो उन्होंने सी हॉलीडे ने यूज करना, सारे ने पूरा दिन अपना होली मनाओ जिन्होंने मनानी है. बस शामी असी किदे भी आई है, पहला लॉन्ग वीकेंड आई कैन अंडरस्टैंड फ्राइडे सैटरडे संडे, बट इट्स ऑनलाइन. सो तो सानू बड़ा बड़ा जूम दा शुक्राना करना चाहिए कि असी बहाना नहीं बना सकते कि असी बाहर सी. वी ऑल कैन रिमूव वन फॉर आवरसेल्फ, किसी वास्ते नहीं कढ़ना, सी अपने वास्ते 1 घंटा कढ़ना है. ते ओदे वास्ते कि हुणे तारू लिंक भेजेगा, फॉर्म भर देना. जो भी क्वेश्चन रहते हैं कि मैनू ये ट्रिगर होता है, मैं क्यों नहीं सॉल्व कर पाती, क्यों नहीं, जो तुहाडे दिमाग ते लगता है put up the questions. So please try कि तुसी आज कल तक maximum करो so that Vindri auntie उन्हें read करन and we try कि जिन्ने ताड़े questions और साड़े webinar ते cater किते जाए. So keeping in this mind, ए वाला session दा. So we are coming to the end. So from all these beautiful sessions, we are learning to become a better parent, and we should always remember that is never too late. We are never too late. Hence, let's start introspecting that where did we go wrong and in what areas do we need to improve ourselves. Apni parchol aap karo. Also remember, never be guilty of your mistakes. We have at least taken up this journey to awaken ourselves, and that's the best thing. At least we start introspecting. At least we start accepting. I'm feeling so proud कि आज वे सारे ने realization शुरू करता कि I was in this parenting style, and I want to transform to the other parenting style. So for our next open forum, which will be held on 17th March 2022, Thursday, we will again send a PDF with the summary of day 4 parenting session. We request you to go through it before you join the upcoming open forum session. So thank you for all joining us. Vaheguru Ji ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji ki Fateh. Rita ji, you have any doubt?
हाँ जी मैम मैं ये बोलना सी कि 17th वाला जड़ा ਅਸੀਂ ਕਰਾਂਗੇ ਨਾ ਉਹਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਭੂਆ ਜੀ ਥੋੜਾ ਜਿਹਾ ਰਿਵੀਜ਼ਨ ਮਤਲਬ ਰਿਵਿਊ ਥੋੜਾ ਜਿਹਾ ਦੇ ਦੇਣਗੇ ਨਾ ਸਟਾਰਟਿੰਗ ਚ ਕੁਐਸਚਨਸ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਭੂਆ ਜੀ ਨੇ ਜਿਕਨ ਰੱਖੇ ਸੀ ਨਾ ਰੀਸਟਾਰਟ ਤੋਂ ਪਹਿਲਾਂ ਕਿਉਂਕਿ ਉਹਦਾ ਥੋੜਾ ਚਾਹੀਦਾ ਹੈ ਹੋਰ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਉਹ ਵਾਲਾ ਸੈਸ਼ਨ ਰਿਵਾਈਜ਼ ਹੋਏਗਾ ਨਾ 17th ਨੂੰ
ਹਾਂਜੀ
ਵਾਲਾ ਥੋੜਾ ਜਿਹਾ ਰਿਵੀਜ਼ਨ ਕਰਵਾ ਕੇ ਭੂਆ ਜੀ ਫਿਰ ਕੁਐਸਚਨ ਆਨਸਰ ਕਰਿਆ ਜਾਣਾ ਥੋੜਾ ਕਲੀਅਰੈਂਸ ਚਾਹੀਦਾ ਠੀਕ ਹੈ ਨਾ ਭੂਆ ਜੀ ਥੈਂਕ ਯੂ ਸੋ ਮਚ ਲਵ ਯੂ
ਸੋ ਭੂਆ ਜੀ ਅਸੀਂ ਕੋਸ਼ਿਸ਼ ਕਰਾਂਗੇ ਸੀ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਕੱਲ ਹੀ ਫਾਈਲ ਦੇ ਦਈਏ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਸਕ੍ਰਿਪਟ ਦੀ ਹੈਗੀ ਹੈ ਔਰ ਆਈ ਥਿੰਕ ਰੀਤਾ ਜੀ ਵਾਂਟ ਕਿ ਭੂਆ ਜੀ ਜੋ ਸਿਚੁਏਸ਼ਨਸ ਪਾਣ ਵਾਲੇ ਆ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਦੱਸਣ ਸੋ ਦੈਟ ਵੀ ਗੈਟ
ਪ੍ਰਿਪੇਅਰ ਵੀ ਮੈਮ ਔਰ ਥੋੜਾ ਉਹਦਾ ਫੀਡਬੈਕ ਹੋਰ ਚਾਹੀਦਾ ਹੈ ਨਾ ਕਲੀਅਰ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੋਇਆ ਥੋੜਾ ਜਿਹਾ ਉਹ ਵਾਲਾ ਵੀ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਬਾਉਂਡਡ ਏਰੀਆ ਪਕੜਨਾ ਨਾ ਬੜਾ ਡਿਫਿਕਲਟ ਹੋ ਰਿਹਾ ਹੈ ਨੀਡ ਹੋਰ ਕਲੀਅਰ
You mean the 6 stories, no?
Yes, that one. Yes,
that is the most important. Agar tusi oh areas pakad logo, you don't need to go to any psychologist or any psychiatrist.
Yes.
Catch those 6 stories, you will find the thing, you will never give it in blame game, and you can always take a new turn.
ਉਹ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਰਿਵਾਈਜ਼ ਹੀ ਕਰਾ ਦਿਓ ਪਹਿਲਾਂ ਰਿਵਾਈਜ਼ ਹੀ ਕਰਾ ਦਿਓ ਯੈਸ
sure
ਉਹ ਤੇ ਰਿਵੀਜ਼ਨ ਹੀ ਰੀ ਕਰ ਦਿਓ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਇੱਕਦਮ ਨਹੀਂ ਸਮਝ ਆਇਆ ਠੀਕ ਹੈ ਓਕੇ ਥੈਂਕ ਯੂ ਭੂਆ ਜੀ
ਓਕੇ
ਲਵ ਯੂ
ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ
ਜੀ ਕੀ
ਫਤਿਹ